don't feel like they messed up the market. They just they put their trust into their franchise quarterback. I mean, just granted the fact that he's going through all this, BS outside. I shouldn't call it BS. I apologize. And I don't want to put no disrespect on those women like that. So I shouldn't call it BS. But just granted that he's going through all the things off the field, what I'm saying? And that's just kind of, putting things on hold right now. So I mean, they were talking about possibly, revoking the guaranteed money. So I'm not sure how that is going to go. But I mean, it's just pretty much it's still a waiting game on the NFL part. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to decide. I guess they're trying to decide if it's going to be a significant suspension, because now they talk about a significant suspension of him being suspended until they figure out what they're going to do with him. So I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just getting my mind prepped for we're going to probably not going to have Deshaun Watson this year. So I'm just pretty much trying to build. My mentality is just I'm getting ready for the season after this one. So it's going to be a tough season unless, like I said, we can go out and try to find a mediocre quarterback that can still somewhat win his games, and hopefully our defense can step up and win his games. But it's going to be a tough season.
The reason this is a question is because we saw Tyreek was about to take $25 million from the Chiefs, 26, 27 maybe. And then Devontae Adams came out and said, I want 28. Boom. And the soon as he got 28, Tyreek's agent said, we're not signing for less than that. That is the floor. So we're now working up from that. And that's why this has nothing to do with DeShaun and his off the field and none of that. It's talking about, are now quarterbacks going to start demanding this kind of, which, by the way, I'm all for guaranteed contracts. Now, at that point, maybe the contract should come down. That's debatable. But I don't like this. Oh, you're a $200 million guy, $80 million guaranteed. Wait, what did you just say? In 2 years, all my money could be given to me, and then the rest of that $120 million is just nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm all for guaranteed money, but we're gonna see the next. Now, a lot of the big names already got there, so we could be set for a couple of years. But Dak got his, Pat got his. I don't think Brady's going to re-up. Rodgers got his. So
I say Brady already re-up.
I don't think he's going to sign a new giant contract.
He ain't
doing that.
He ain't got to. He already got his off the field situation settled.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. So I was saying all the big names, I think most of them knocked out their contracts or aren't going to do another big contract. So I don't know that it'll change much yet, but yeah, sure. If Kirk Cousins comes along and says, and there's not a shot at him, I'm a huge Kirk Cousins fan. I think he's underrated, extremely underrated. But if he comes along and says, I want 250 guaranteed, then definitely he ruined the market somehow, because now we're just getting out of control. But
yeah,
he definitely reset the market.
I guess I see what you're saying, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, a quarterback that you have to make sure that he has to get his guaranteed money, because that's your team lead for real. I mean, let's be honest. If anything happens to that team, everybody's looking to the quarterback first. So I mean, I feel like
you do, but I don't think all quarterbacks are worthy of contract that big.
I agree.
I don't think Ryan Tannehill should make more than Derrick Henry.
I'm not saying all quarterbacks should make that, but I'm just saying a player like Deshaun Watson. I mean, you definitely giving him guaranteed money, because I mean, before all this happened, he was a top 3 quarterback. So I mean, that they're just going based off of what they seen before all this happened.
Yeah, cool. I don't. Last thing, yeah, I don't think he ruined the market until we see another quarterback come out and demand this. That's less than his talent. If we see a quarterback less than his talent come out and demand this, then yeah, we got an issue. We got a problem.
Yeah, but I do think, with Kyler Murray, Lamar, it is I need that. I need all that.
I think Lamar does deserve.
Those are caliber quarterbacks deserve that guaranteed money, though.
I'm not going to put Kyler there yet, but Lamar deserves Deshaun Watson money.
I mean, if you take Kyler Murray out of that Cardinal system, they're not winning none of those games. I mean, let's be honest. So I think that's why I'm putting them up there.
True.
I agree, but I think Deshaun Watson still wins a playoff game or two with that same team.
I mean, okay. I mean,
I'm just saying, like
that's because he's done it, but with less though. I mean, I
there's
agree.
a difference between all-star and superstar. You know what I mean? Like I think Kyler's an all-star. Deshaun's a superstar. He's top 5, and I would say Lamar's probably right there at 6, maybe even top 5 himself. Debate arguably. But especially because Deshaun hadn't played in a couple of years, so maybe right now I'd probably take Lamar over him. But Kyler's not there yet; he ain't a superstar yet.
I can dig it for sure.
Yeah, very true. But I do think when most of these, like even Justin Herbert, in the next year or two, you're gonna be like, hey, I need that.
That's true. There are some guys coming up. You know,
260.
Joe Burrow, yep. Yeah. There's some contracts coming.
500, 260.
Again, those are caliber quarterbacks that are deserved.
No, but I'm saying,
Joe Burrow, he got a team to Cincinnati. I mean,
you're right. But also, those guys are gonna be like, hey, we could do 620, give me 260, fully guaranteed, and we good. They're gonna be like, oh hell no.
I'm guessing by that time the NFL market is gonna be just skyrocket.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be dumb.